You know, you got the whole everything Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even
Right.
got to go pick up our food no more.
Yeah.
Get our online grocery shopping sent to the house.
It's true. It's true. I'm guilty of it myself. I don't even want to
Amazon
talk to
Prime.
nobody at the store when I go to the store. Like I see the person, the cashier by themselves just waiting. I go stand in line and wait to go check myself out. You know,
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna find
I
myself with you. I'm gonna go in and
don't want a
self
small
checkout line.
talk, man. Let me go. Like,
So like
wait.
so now that brings up another layer of question. How do you see socialization happening or evolving over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years? That interaction.
It's in trouble. I'm gonna say that it's in trouble, and it's in trouble. This pandemic didn't help it at all
Mm-hmm.
because we are like throughout the pandemic. I'm sure you noticed yourself just walking down the street, like not in a store, just down the street on the sidewalk, and people giving you 10 feet, like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
when that becomes the norm and humanity, a certain degree of humanity is lost, and then you already got kids playing games, shooting each other, and you know what I'm saying, and not really understanding that that's a human is dying in the video. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that all of those things affect your perception of humanity. And I
Yeah,
think at some point it's killing socialization. It is because we're all getting comfortable not looking each other in the face because you got masks on. We're getting
absolutely.
comfortable not having conversations with one
Yeah.
another, and I'm the same way. So
Like, and that's weird. Now let's bring the mask thing into it. You know what I'm saying? The more and more people are getting comfortable with wearing masks, now we're creating this enormous bubble between people, that personalization. Like you can't even walk by and give somebody a smile anymore, and you know what I'm saying, and they're receptive to it. I've had
I
issues
feel
with
myself
myself.
smiling in my mask sometimes, and I'm like, why did I smile? They don't know I smiled at them.
I was
Like,
gonna say the exact same thing. Like, I'm at work, we wear, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have to have the mask on in the hospital at all times, right? And I'm the type of person when I walk by everybody I see, I like to make eye contact, smile, say hey. You know how you do that whisper hey? I do that with my
yeah,
mask on. You can't see me saying hey. You know what I'm saying? But I still do it. So, but that takes away that interaction. That
right.
friendly interaction with a stranger. I don't know you, but I'm gonna speak to you and say
Right.
good morning, and say hey. You know what I'm saying? A nice hey, polite hey, a smile or whatever. As I'm passing by, now it's almost opposite. Like now I get to the point to where why am I even gonna look at you? Because me looking at you doesn't really do anything. I just see
You
you and
don't know what
recognize
I.
you. So
You
now
don't
it's
know.
like
A lot of times people can't
you
read your
don't know
eyes. Some people can, but most people can't. They don't know unless my eyebrows is up like this because I'm mad at you. You don't know what I'm feeling.
yeah.
So,
So like that's creating even more separation between that socialization. That's crazy. Like
yeah.
all the
This needs to be implanted now at this point. So even if, say, for instance, once this all blows over and things get back to normal a little bit,
but what
it's the seed is still planted.
but would it go back to normal?
We can only hope. I'm being, I'm being
Hopefully,
optimistic
yeah,
about it, but I don't
yeah,
know. I really don't know for real. Like, all you gotta do is roll a new strand out again, and then we're
yeah.
back where
I
we
mean,
at.
like the longer this thing goes, the more used to it. Just like even over the last year and a half, think about all the things we got used to.
Right.
And then if it goes even longer than that, it's just going to become the norm, more and more and more so the norm, and more uncomfortable to do what the normal thing was 2, 3 years ago. It's
Yeah,
just going to seem weird to do the normal thing, and it's
that's
going to
true.
seem normal to do what we looked at as weird 5, 10, 15 years ago. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like the Southern hospitality thing, is almost going out the window now because you can't do it. You know, people don't want to be close. You can't have that interaction. That was the normal thing back. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all these years, and now going forward, you don't know what we're gonna get.
It's true, man. And you bring up a good point because I'm a believer in if you do something for a year, that's your new norm.
It's your new norm.
That's
Yeah.
your new norm. Like, and I've said that to people. If you do something for a year and you think you're going back to the way you did it the year before that, no. You've been doing it for 365 days. Like, that is what your life is set up to do now. This is your routine from here on. You need to
Yeah.
accept it.
Yeah. Like
So
what,
that's,
what, what,
I
what's that
even
saying
use my
about
own
creating
advice
habits?
thinking about that.
Yeah. Like that saying about creating habits, or how long it takes to actually create a habit. It's less than
Right.
a year. They say like
Like 21 days, I think, something like
something
that.
like that. Yeah, something short. Just to create
Yeah.
a habit. Now to create a lifestyle, 365, you created a whole nother type of lifestyle now.
Right.
You know, you're embedded in it.
Yeah.